Hey guys, Krishna Perkins here again, and we're going to talk about strategy meetings. And I only do one strategy meeting up front, and unless something happens throughout the process and we need to regroup. But the strategy meeting usually comes right after the pre-approval. Okay, you've already turned in all your documents to your lender, and your lender understands what you can buy, and you understand what you can buy. I know what your limitations are and where you want to be. So the strategy meeting is basically an in-person Q&A session. It can last 30 minutes, it can last an hour. It just depends on how many questions there are. And the next thing it covers is disclosures. We discuss all the disclosures. A lot of paperwork involved in the real estate transaction, and the best time to go over the paperwork is way before you have to write an offer, because when you're writing an offer, you're nervous, you're excited, you're trying to think about different angles in the contract. And if you go over that stuff in the strategy meeting, things aren't so rushed and crazy, and you don't feel like you made a mistake later down the road. Even though you may not have made a mistake, you'll still feel like you made a mistake if you don't have a strategy meeting, so you can go home and digest it and sleep on it. So don't waste a bunch of gas going out looking at houses. Do the strategy meeting, regroup, get your list of houses, and then go from there. Other thing that is done in the strategy meetings, I ask all my buyers to bring in a list of homes that they've looked at. Everyone these days is online through the different web portals, and that's fine. Zillow, Trulia, all that stuff. Bring in those addresses, houses you had questions about, that you liked, MLS numbers if you know what that means. Bring those in. We'll look at them. The next thing we'll do is we'll actually build an MLS account for you. That way you can communicate with me much easier, and organize all your properties much easier. Another thing is we're going to go over the actual contracts. So like I said, when we're out there looking at homes, things get excited. You find a house that really pushes your buttons, and you want to make a decision. Other buyers might be there thinking the same thing, but maybe they're not going to be as prepared as you. They're not going to take the same risk that you're going to take, because you're going to know what you can do and how to do it. So that's what we want to come away with in the strategy meeting. We don't want to just sit there and waste time. We want to actually get paperwork done. We want to give you some strategies that are going to help you secure the property that you want. So I'll catch you on the next video, and if you have any questions, let me know.